embraces her femininity is powerful. And I'm here to help you access that power by sharing 5 feminine qualities that men find irresistible. Listen, I truly believe that connecting with your feminine energy is an incredible thing, not only because it attracts men to relationships, but also for your own well-being, peace of mind, and happiness. So please keep an open mind as I discuss these traits and understand how they truly benefit you as a woman. This power allows you to shine and attract not only men, but also various opportunities. It will broaden your horizon. Number 5. An expressive woman. A woman who speaks her mind expresses herself. Now, I know some of you might think, no way, because men don't like to talk or listen. What do you mean by expressing yourself? Let me explain. Here's an important thing to remember. What works in a healthy relationship or for a good man may not work for other men. Many women make the mistake of applying what went wrong with toxic and unhealthy men to all men. They think since it didn't work before, it won't work at all. But that's not true. When we talk about expressing yourself, it means that a genuine and serious man who loves you wants you to be open, honest, and transparent. There's a reason for this. Firstly, he wants to be on the same page as you. Your willingness to express yourself brings clarity to their relationship. One of the biggest frustrations men have is confusion, especially when it comes to understanding women's communication. Women sometimes expect men to pick up on their hints or understand their way of communicating, but there's often a disconnect. For example, in long-term relationships or even during dating, women may wonder why men don't understand their needs without being told directly. The truth is, women are more attentive and detail-oriented, while men may not pick up on these subtleties. Men need direct communication about your feelings, what's going on, and what is needed in the relationship. So, a woman who is willing to express herself is highly desirable because it brings peace and clarity to their relationship. If you've had negative experiences in the past where you were shut down, hurt, or used when trying to be expressive, understand that it wasn't your fault. It was the wrong choice of man at that time. Your feminine action of being expressive and open is a beautiful thing. It's not only good for attracting a man or maintaining a relationship, but it's also essential for your own well-being. Consider those situations where you couldn't express yourself and had to hold back. It caused stress, anger, and resentment and rob you of your peace. Suppressing how you feel disrupts everything. Being able to freely express yourself is liberating and deepens your connection with a serious man who genuinely cares about you. Don't settle for just anyone. Find a man you truly connect with. Number 4. An open-minded woman. So, another attractive feminine quality is being willing to listen and understand without judging. This is something that isn't talked about enough, and I've noticed it in many situations and relationships. In relationships between men and women, it's often the case that women are more open-minded while men can be more rigid. In the past, this dynamic was more pronounced, with women embracing their femininity and men embracing their masculinity. However, nowadays, it's not as clear-cut. Nonetheless, men generally don't want to be with a very inflexible woman. They want someone who can bring balance and open-mindedness into their lives, even if they themselves can be rigid at times. In relationships, we seek balance, consciously or subconsciously, and it's important to find someone who can help us come out of our comfort zones and create a balanced relationship. Now, I have to be honest with you all. Often this open-mindedness is desired in the realm of sexual intimacy. But let's be real here. Everyone has their boundaries, and I'm not here to tell you how far you should go. You need to find what you're comfortable with and happy with. That's why I believe in having discussions about sexuality, desires, and boundaries before getting deeply involved or even having sex. We need to make sure we're on the same page and capable of satisfying each other in that aspect. However, it's important to note that when a woman feels safe and comfortable in their relationship, it becomes easier for her to be open in various ways, including sexually. So I understand the role men play in creating that safe space. But as a woman, you need to embrace that energy too. You need to come into it without expecting him to lead you to be more open-minded. Be open-minded, but also have your own standards and expectations for what you want in return. It's about reciprocity. When you can show open-mindedness, it creates a better atmosphere in the relationship. Number 3, a submissive woman. The third trait that men find irresistible in women is being willing to let the man lead. Now, I know many of you may not like the word submissive, and it can be upsetting. But let me make it clear. It's not about letting a man control you or being weak. It's about understanding the dynamics of a heterosexual relationship and the benefits it can bring. Trusting a man to lead is the key here. If you could be guaranteed a man who would never hurt or cheat on you and meet all your needs, most women would gladly embrace submission. The rejection of submission often comes from negative perception of man's ability to lead and trust in the long run. There are different levels of submission, including both partners submitting to each other's need as a team. The next level is a woman recognizing the man as a head of the household, allowing him to lead. It doesn't mean silencing your voice, but rather relieving the burden of decision-making. It's important to be with a man who submits to God, as it adds a spiritual dimension to the relationship. Emotional healing is crucial for a woman to fully embrace her femininity and be submissive in a healthy way. Unhealed emotions can create conflicts and hinder the sustainability of femininity and submission. It's not solely the man's responsibility to make a woman more feminine. It's a personal journey for each woman. Before meeting a man, a woman should learn how to embody feminine energy. Healing and embracing femininity is essential for both personal well-being and building a healthy relationship. By walking in your femininity, you increase the chances of attracting the right partner and having a fulfilling relationship. Number 2, a grateful woman. Grateful and appreciative means being thankful and appreciating things. Instead of being entitled and thinking you deserve everything, it's important to be down to earth and humble. Being down to earth means relax and not taking things too seriously. It's attractive because it brings peace and harmony to a relationship. Entitlement is a problem because it prevents us from showing appreciation and gratitude. We need to appreciate the choices people make to do good for us and be thankful for their efforts. By showing appreciation, we encourage more positive actions. We shouldn't expect things from others and understand that nobody owes us anything. It doesn't mean we shouldn't have standards or expresses our needs, but we should celebrate and welcome every time someone meets those expectations. By showing more appreciation, our relationships become more blessed. Many men are trying hard in their relationships, and it's important to acknowledge and appreciate their efforts. When women don't show appreciation, men can become defeated and emotionally checked out. It destroys everything, so it's crucial to appreciate and be grateful for each other. Number 1, a confident woman. Understanding yourself and accepting yourself is a feminine trait that men find attractive because it addresses the underlying issue of insecurity. When you lack self-love and confidence and don't have a clear sense of who you are, it becomes easier to feel insecure and struggle in various aspects of life. This insecurity affects your ability to express yourself and communicate your true feelings because you lack the confidence to do so. Therefore, it is essential to focus on healing and on knowing and loving yourself as foundational aspects. Take the time to discover and appreciate who you are, and only accept a man who genuinely loves you for yourself. These traits will make you more appealing, but it's important to prioritize a genuine connection and a man who loves you at your core, rather than attracting temporary attention. Don't settle for someone who is merely attracted to you at the moment. Instead, strive to be the best version of yourself, acknowledging and working on your flaws. Embrace self-love, self-awareness, and feminine energy, which will make you truly amazing. A masculine man wants a woman who embraces her femininity, and many of you ladies want a masculine man too. Now, some of you may think that there aren't many of them left, but that's a topic for another video. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe to our channel.